Oh, yeah.
What's up, hustlers? Hope y'all out there hustling hard, staying safe. It's your boy Gig Hustler PJ, slide in for another video. I had to bring back a classic intro. Want to reintroduce myself for anybody who probably knew. I've been getting a couple of new subscribers, to these videos. My name's PJ. We can just call me PJ for easy. I go the YouTube channel is called Gig Hustler PJ. You call me PJ for short. I have no problem with that, man. I've been doing gig work for 7 years now. 6 and some loose change, 6.5 or so have been full time. So I've been doing this stuff for a minute, and I like to just pretty much play the gig world from a Chicago perspective. I mean, I know things are different from city to city and all over. I just want to, show what's going on here. And that's just been my goal, Sometimes I get tips and tricks sometimes, but I know it's not global. So, if I have something to share, I try to share it on this channel. Anyway, a couple people to ask me would I have been a platinum Doordash driver if I wasn't doing YouTube? And an easy and simple answer is most likely I would not be a platinum driver if I wasn't doing YouTube. I gotta keep it funky with y'all. I probably wouldn't be, but I did it for YouTube purposes, and it is what it is. So let's break down what the platinum driver benefits you get from being a platinum driver and why it doesn't really fit for me. It's various things. I'm gonna put the list up. I thought I had the list up. I may say push something else with the button, my bad. But it's various reasons. It's supposed to be a various bunch of perks. Large amount of the perks do not really benefit me because it ain't really okay. Like, what are things? Top priorities for higher paying offers. Now, me personally, I do gig work full time, so I use a lot of different gig apps to do orders. Mostly catering apps, such as a bunch such as Delivered, That, Zifty. I use other cater apps, and most of them cater apps come with large paying orders. So when I get a pre-selected, pre-day order, scheduled order, let me say that the right way, that's usually in large payouts. So for me personally, since I use other apps for that, the top priority to high paying orders doesn't benefit me as much, because with DoorDash you have to take orders that you normally wouldn't take just to keep a high acceptance rate. So, which I gotta talk about the program. Acceptance rate is how many orders you take consistently. Let's just break it down like that. Do apologize, I have literally did this video 3 times, but something always after each video. So I'm paraphrasing a lot of this because I just want to get this done. So yes, unfortunately with DoorDash, to get their high paying orders, you have to accept a bunch of orders consistently. You gotta stay taking orders when you're working, and it doesn't. Every order is not good. Like me, I play the benefit of my market, so it kind of evens out better. But everyone's market is not like that, and I didn't personally have to participate in accepting all the orders to keep up there. So it ain't, to me, that's one of the reasons. Number 2, priority access to large orders. It kind of you can just put number 1 and 2 together, because I just already explained me using other catering apps helps me not have to prioritize large orders, because the other apps don't require you to jump through a lot of hoops. Just try to do good setup and do well with the apps. The basic stuff you do with the DoorDash, Uber Eats, the smaller stuff, but on a bigger scale. Just be more respectful, have the right equipment to drop the orders off. So that's that with that one. All right, third one, priority to access to Dash Now. Now, in other markets, I understand why people need that. To me personally, the markets I normally work, I'm usually always able to Dash Now. Even when I was at 0 acceptance rate, I was always able to Dash Now. But that is for my market or places I'm comfortable with working. I understand why other people need Dash Now, because yes, if I'm doing an order outside of Chicago, I can't Dash Now at all. Even though personally I wouldn't want to 100% Dash Now, but just being able to do it sometimes helps. It's not something I do on a daily basis. Most of the time when I do work DoorDash, I'm working it in areas that I'm comfortable with, and I just have a routine, somewhat of a routine. So I don't need Dash Now in my market because it's just always open. But I get why some people use it, but to me, I don't have to. Most times, so big, I'm in a big major city, I'm always able to Dash Now. VIP Dash support. What? Early access to scheduling. That goes back to the Dash Now. because my market is huge and big, I don't have to dash now, nor do I consider scheduling, because sometimes I have to forget, and then I don't want to schedule just to schedule, you know. But my market dictates me not needing really to do that. But it's each his own. I just don't do that. But from all those three, and now they added Dash Pass, which I still don't really 100% know how to use Dash Pass. Okay, from how they explain it, Dash Pass is when use Dash Pass, keep your dashes, keep platinum for a week, and then you don't have to keep the requirement. So if I fall out of platinum, I won't lose it, but after that week's over, whatever my stats are at that time, it will be that. So if I drop all the way to 50%, I'm still platinum on paper, but after that week, it's gonna drop me to silver. So why use it? Because even if you use the pass, you're still gonna, in the back of your mind, have to keep your rates up, because after it's over with, you're screwed. So I don't know. I'm skeptical on that. I ain't gonna use it like that. I don't know. Maybe if somebody break it down to me where it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me if you choose to participate in it. But anywho, when I originally started this platinum journey, I started just to pretty much have content. YouTube gets bored. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not YouTube. This particular section of YouTube, because there's not a lot of different things happening in the gig world. It's either pick up the order, drop out the order. It's not a lot going on. So at the time, I was making the same video, saying what you got over and over again. I was like, all right, I'll try platinum. I quote unquote mastered silver, keeping a 50% acceptance rate or higher. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and push up. And I have, and I've been keeping it recently. You know, I have strategies, ups and downs. I don't suggest this for everyone, because like I say, my market helps me with that. If I work this anywhere else, it will be very hard to do it. I don't care what your favorite YouTuber telling you, markets do matter, and I'm not gonna make it like it's all sunshines and roses on this side. Platinum is a hard thing to maintain. A bad day will get you frustrated, and you can get a lot of bad orders that keep you. That's why it's market dependent. That's why strategy is above all. But if it doesn't work for you, multi-app. Use other apps. Don't be what you call that. Another one of your favorite content creators say they don't want a multi-app if they're not making quadruple the money they would just doing one app. That's the crazy stuff in the world to me. I've never heard that. That is the equivalent of saying I don't want a part-time job because it doesn't make 3 times more than my full-time job. Like, what? You use multiple apps to increase your income or make it more consistent. That's why your part-time job's not going to be more than your other job, or vice versa. It's going to be equal to, or just something to bring in more money. So to say that statement, that's just, I'm sorry, that's just Doordash coonery. You're just trying to please Doordash on that one. That makes no sense. So I'm literally going to single myself out and only make this app because these other apps don't make quadruple. And truthfully, with my situation, I do make way more than other apps than Doordash. So I don't know, but take everything with a grain of salt, especially if Doordash is somebody's favorite, you know, it's they everything, you know. Listen to them, get to take the meat, lead the bone, but no, do your own thing, do what's best for you. Multi-apping is a better premise. Unless you want to focus on Doordash, that's up to you. But it's not all rainbows and leprechauns and all that good stuff over here. You do have to take some bad orders to maintain it. It just is what it is. But the choice is yours at the end of the day. Alright, y'all. If y'all made this far in the video, hit that like and subscribe to the hustle. Y'all be safe out there, man. It's getting warm out here in these Chicago streets or everywhere in the world. It's summertime, baby. Just be safe, man. Hustle out. Peace.